What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video, and today you see what we got by the title, how to become a better comp guard. So you see where I'm about to go into the no squads rack, so we'll see what type of game they get. It's my first game on the day, and so I'm just gonna go through some tips on how to be a better guard and just some things that that may help you guys just be a better guard and even just playing a better random rec experience. So real quick, these are all my SIGs, everything I'm using for this game, so you guys can look through that, pause it, do what you gotta do if you guys need that. But yeah, I'm about to go into the game, finish off my intro, and while I go in, I'll show you guys what the build looks like and get into the rest of my intro. So here's the build right here, and just to finish off my intro, I like to spread the word every video. So from Proverbs 10:17, he who heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray. And like I said, Proverbs chapter 10 verse 17. So discipline is not only like a necessity, something that we have to have as humans. Discipline is something that it's just saying, it's just sticking to whatever is right and whatever you have to do. It's essential for us, but though we're also our actions influence other people's actions as well. So it's not just our actions that discipline requires, but it goes on to others, and we undervalue the impact of our own decisions on others. But God has placed each of us in a circle of influence to be a blessing and to be that redemptive influence on others around us. And to choose what's wrong and to ignore that godly correction can jeopardize our future and also the future of others and others that we love. So just be wary of the things that we do, so that's the word of the day, and that's all I got to say about that. But to get into being a better comp guard, the first and most important thing that you need to do, especially when you're playing point guard, especially in random rec, is learning the buttons of your teammates. So what I mean by that, if you don't know, is your icon passing. So when you're running point guard, your X, the two guard circle, square, triangle, L2, and I don't know the Xbox, so sorry, but you guys can know that. But just when you press R1 on offense, you can see your team's icons pop up when you have the ball. So learn those so you can make better passes, because you're the point guard. And though you guys see this build has a 99-3 ball, you're the point guard. You gotta know how to pass, and you gotta be able to pass, and that's just gonna make your shots even more open as well. So just know who quit, circle quit. So now my two guards in AI. So like I said, just know, I'm trying to trick. Yeah, just know people's icons. So when you press R1, just know your icon passing, because that's going to be the most important thing in the game. Then after that, it's really just knowing your shots, which shots you're going to take and how you're going to control the offense. The ball's going to be in your hands primarily. So how are you going to control the offense kind of determines a lot. And it's also reading how your team is playing. So right there, that's usually a shot, right? So what did the big do? He stepped up and tried to contest. I'm not going to sit there and shoot that, and I know he's going to do jump contest, so it was an easy kick right down low. So it's just simple stuff like that. Usually I was going to take that shot, but just knowing my moves, knowing we're in freaking May. It's May 12th as I'm recording this, so this game's been out for, I can't do the math, but it's been out for 8 months, I believe, about that. So people know what shots guards are going to take. People know guards dribble moves. People know guards timing and all that stuff. So you got to be able to switch up your flow, and the better passer you are, the more open you're going to be, and the more you can get your team involved too. So even though you're a comp guard and you got the 99-3, you got the high dribble moves, like you can take all the shots, but it's still random rec, and you still got to get your team involved. That just comes with being a point guard, period. So, and they gonna do that to me? Yep, they did. All right, so then it just comes to taking shots. So like I said, that one pass, like that's a good shot for me to take, but the big was stepping up and he jumped, so I didn't have to take that shot. So just knowing moves that you can do to put you in a position to kind of read the defense. You want moves that aren't too slow and not too fast for you to have enough time to make decisions. Oop, they're doubling. Somebody's cutting. Oh, he popped back out. Good shot. See, so right there, like, you don't have to always be dribbling. You don't have to always be doing this, that, and the third. Like, sometimes you can just be patient. Like, just relax, be patient, let things occur and happen, and just do moves just to keep the defense engaged. So right here, I'm just gonna kick it right back. Like right there, my guard was out the way. My bigs showed me he can shoot. He's obviously knocking down these shots. He's 4 for 4 from 3. So in that third shot, he probably had heat check. So also trying to remember when your team has heat check or when they have two-way tenacity can help too. So right here, I'm just gonna read the screen. Guards coming off a little bit. I'm gonna hit the big again if he would have popped out, but unfortunately didn't get the pop out right there. And try to come back, grab ball, because I am the point guard. And this I'm just gonna see, now he's playing help off a little bit. I'm just gonna take a bad shot just to get the timing off. So right there, since our two guard quit, this other dude, the other team's two guard is gonna play a lot of help. I'm trying to rotate a little and show. He's gonna play a lot of help, so you gotta understand that dude number 7 on the other team who's guarding the two guards, so he's gonna be showing a lot of help off. So my shots are gonna be limited now, so I gotta be cautious about that. So now they see that we're playing kickouts on him, so they both ran away. So now I know he has the respect of the other team, point guard, and they realize that I'm kicking it out to him a lot. So now it's time for me to make better reads on that. So right now I'm just gonna get him, try to get him into the screen. And right there, just also right there, like, it's just dragging it out. Some of those moves you just gotta drag out. If the read's not there, just drag it out. Don't force no pass, because people all know what to expect. So just kind of changing your timing. It's literally like being a point guard in real life. It's just different, slightly different situations, I guess you can say, because the 3 ball is extremely more heavy in this game of 2K, that it's still picking your spots. If you guys ever played real basketball, and if you guys are a point guard, then you understand how controlling the game is. So you want to do the same thing on 2K, but it's just the three shots, the like 3-point shot hunters are so like dominant in this game. My timing is so off right now. I don't know why, so I apologize for my dribble moves. And yeah, but the 3 ball is so heavily dominated in this game that people already know what's coming next, when it's coming. I knew he was going to reach. Let me see. I want to get somebody else involved, but I can't because everybody's staying home. So it's going to come down to me getting open. If my moves were like on time and I can actually dribble, it might help me, but for some reason my time has been so off with this build, and I really can't tell you why. But it's great defense by him. We're running the break. I'm gonna throw it up because it's 3-on-3 up there, and I trust in him to make a good decision, and he made the perfect decision, which was take the shot himself. If he didn't, then the corner man might have stepped up. But like I said, you don't always have to hold the ball the longest. You are the point guard. Like, control the game and control it smartly. So right here, fast break. I'm gonna space out this way. I try to give enough space to where the defender couldn't play us both, so he should swing. I'm gonna stick corner. We don't have the best spacing, but good thing you got some cheese right there. But right there, like, you don't have to put yourself in the position to score yourself, because sometimes you're just cooking the spacing. Sometimes you got to be able to read your offense as well, like your players. So I knew ball was on. If you go back to that, because I know you probably don't remember what just happened, but if you go back to that, you'll see we had ball handler on the left side going up the court. I was in the middle, and I had a man all the way on the right. So I spaced, and I tried to get to the corner to space out the defense, so the ball handler could make the read of, was he going to the paint? Let me see if, like, I can't even run straight, but I'm gonna keep this because the big's gonna start closing out on our big. So now I'm gonna have more takes, especially because my big is a stretch. So now he's taking the big out of the paint for me. So him hitting his shot just makes this game 10 times more easier for me, because now I have free roam to the lane. And because I was making those passes too, like, if you're not making those passes, now you're just making the game more difficult. So it goes both ways. But the more important thing, he's not hitting his shots if I'm not passing him the ball. You see what I'm saying? So be a passer before you be a scorer. Defensively, this game is kind of weird because they're just throwing the ball up. But defensively, you just put pressure on the point guard. try to make them make bad passes and just rotate and play help. You know you're not getting boards. You know you're not getting too many interior stops. So just play. It's more so like a help. Like you're like a safety net, really. But you can get a lot of steals as a guard. Like, look at, why is my timing so off? It's really just this other guard just annoying me. I'm sorry. I messed up my commentary, but that's probably gonna happen a few more times. Ooh, that's a good pass to the corner. We don't get it off. Shot clock. Can't get a good shot up, but there's some other stuff I want to mention too, but it's gonna be situational, so I'm trying to wait for it to happen. My fault, I had to take a sip of this. But yeah, so defensively, help like this, I like trying to get these little bump steals, but you also, please just guard your man. Random wreck, I don't know why a lot of people just don't like guarding their man. I really just can't comprehend the thought process behind that. Let me see if I can get y'all a bucket real quick. I was going to, but yeah, so everybody knows I want the 3 ball. I'm a small guard trying to get to the 3, so everybody knows I want the 3, so these shots are going to be a little bit more difficult. Spacing right there is not good, so I'm not going to force nothing. His post moves are, about to say, are about to get strapped because everybody sees what he's doing now, but he had a good counter out of his fade, or out of his spin. That shouldn't go in, but I'm playing 2K25. All right, but I can't show you guys what's on my mind. You see how this freaking AI is just all up in the freaking way? Can't do nothing because the AI is just sitting there. Now I'm lagging. All right, but if he swings, he has the shot because he's shooting over. It's not a bad shot, not mad at it. Ooh, I couldn't get there. He's going corner. Top. One more is coming to me. I'm gonna play both here. Great rotations as a team. He has it. I'm gonna shoot this. And that's just playing just off of timing and pace, basically. Spacing, I mean, not pace, but space. So create enough space to where you can get your shot off, and the other players can make good decisions too. Like a lot of the times the areas just get clogged up because people don't space for other people. They only space for themselves. They see an open area and they feel like they need to be the ones running to that open area. But that's not the case, because sometimes you have another man that has his man beat and can run to that area. So it's spacing the floor for other people as well, even as a point guard with the ball predominantly in your hands. I missed triangle because I was trying to get this point off, so I hit him late. And good rebounds. We make some good swings, some good extra passes, but it just leads to a brick because more than likely RNG. But I hate these scramble plays because I can never process my information. Yeah, so right there is kind of a situation where I wanted to talk about a little bit. When the big got the rebound, you see how I didn't just run away. Like I kind of ran to an area where he can make the pass available. Like I made myself available for the big. So anytime a big or anybody gets a rebound, you as a point guard have to, like, it's actually mandatory. Like you have to make yourself available. That's off. I hold that way. Oh, never mind. I made it. I don't know how I made that. But like I was saying, anytime a big gets a rebound, you have it's mandatory. Make yourself available. Like if any big gets the ball and they just press R1X, like the ball's coming to you. So don't run into the defense or don't run too far away, because then the ball's just gonna get thrown away. Whether they have high breaks or not, let somebody else leak out. Your 2 or your 3 guard should be the guard leaking out, not the point guard. And not in like, I'm not saying never should you ever leak out. Like I leak out sometimes as running the 1, but only when it's clearly evident that I'm going to be wide open. But 9 times out of 10, when your big gets the rebound, your lock gets a rebound, make yourself available to where you can get the ball in a highly successful rate, because other people should be leaking out more than you. So sometimes I'll just flash back to come get the ball. Like right here, I'm not going to leave. If we would have had the board, I would have stayed right here and just been in a position to where I could get the ball. And coming up the court, see, that's what This other guard is just doubling, so I can't, like, I'm trying to like show things, but it's difficult for me to like show the things while this other, but that's me just forcing for the video. In that situation, just throw the damn ball to the AI. Don't be like me. Do as I say, don't do as I do in that situation. But so like right here, I'm gonna show you what you should do when that dude's just coming off. Well, he's all the way on the other side of the court, but make a good read there. Unfortunately, it ended up in a miss. That's a good steal there. Right here. Why did he shoot it like that? Why don't I have... I don't know why I didn't have heat check either. But oh, my controller's about to die. Let me plug my controller in. But yeah, like right there is what I'm saying. Like I didn't have to... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so when I took that shot that I missed, like I didn't have to run all the way back down and try to, like I made myself available enough, even though it was a full court pass. Like, I'm not saying don't ever leak out, don't ever make the pass distance too far, but know that you have to be available to get the ball as the point guard every time there's a possession change. And that's like mandatory. Anytime your team gets a stop, even on a steal, ooh, he didn't want to go there. Ooh, they didn't give that to me. That's high-key some cheese. So that was good rotation. I like how he made a move and I read it off of his move. They just didn't give us the... So I'm going to have the lane a little bit more. I got in his way. Okay. So I'm trying to show... I think I covered most of the points I wanted to hit. But yeah, other than like the stuff that I mentioned, just to keep talking, that's a great read by him. I'm gonna run this lane. I'm gonna throw it back to him because he probably has higher finishing. Unfortunately, he mistimed it. Well, it was probably 2K because it looked like he timed it right. It looked like he had a full meter. But yeah, other than that, the last thing I can possibly say, just off top, I'm pressing R1 circle. Be able to control your emotions when you play this game as a point guard, because stuff like this is gonna happen. You're gonna get a lot of steals when you're trying to pass the ball. You're gonna get poked just by running up the court. Like a lot of nonsense is gonna happen to you. People aren't gonna make the best decisions, so you're gonna pass the ball thinking they're going one way, but they're going the complete opposite. But a lot of this stuff is gonna happen, but you gotta understand, A, it's a video game, so be able to control your emotions, and B, it's random wreck. And even if you're playing with the squad, it's 2K25, so a lot of random stuff is gonna happen. So you just gotta be able to control your emotions. And I need to take this advice more than anybody, so. Oh, did they give it to me? Yep. So right there, nice little crab. I knew he was behind me. I knew that move was gonna put him behind me, and even though he did get a jump contest, I didn't think they was gonna give it to me, to be honest, but he made a good recovery. But that's a good shot right there because it's a crab. So just doing moves that put people behind you is a crab. So like I was gonna say earlier before a lot of other stuff just happened, learn, like practice your dribble moves, practice your go-to moves, the ones that you do a lot of the time when you come out the court and then up the court, and have some counters with those moves too. Ooh, I shouldn't have ran away. I don't know why I ran away. That's bad defense by me. There was no reason. I tried to switch back onto mine, but there was no reason to run away. But yeah, sometimes you don't even have to do a dribble move. Like sometimes you can literally just keep running, let go of everything, and your dude will do a little hezzy and then start up again. Well, then your dude would do a hezzy. But like right here, see how he's playing my hip? Like he knows. Oh, they didn't let me stop. Like right there is a prime example of what I was trying to talk about. So if you go back, even though I bricked because I didn't stop, because I thought they was gonna let my player stop, but they didn't. But that's besides the point. Like he was playing my right side, so I did a move that would quickly bring the ball right back to my left. And ooh, I wanted him to keep going. Spacing's just bad, my fault, I stopped talking. But he was on my right. If you go back all the way back, he was on my right, and he knew I was gonna, 9 times out of 10 people are gonna come right back. So I did a move to counter and go quickly back to the left. It's so simple and it's small, and I'm probably like stressing it a little more than what you might think. Okay, but just stuff like that is important, because that's how a lot of guards get ripped. They do the same moves up the court. Like they just think they have to Steve Francis every time and have to Curry escape or whatever escape they're using. They just feel like it's a necessity. Like they can't counter out of their moves based off of reading the defense. Like do your moves based off reading the defense. Like have counters and know that you don't even have to dribble sometimes. So like watch this. Like once this screen comes, he's gonna play to right. I'm just gonna run. And because we have an AI here, the help came right there. But just right there was just me trying to show the example that you don't have to dribble. Like that hezzy, once you stop sometimes, people are going to reach because they think you're coming right back into them. So just keep running because it's going to be open. And that's going to happen a lot too, especially when you're winning the game. That's going to happen a lot. You're just going to get some random animation and he's going to dribble right into him. And then, yep, all that's going to happen. It's 2K's system of keeping the game competitive for absolutely zero reason whatsoever. But that's another thing besides the point. You guys can hear my slight frustrations. But it's part of the game, so if you guys want to find a way to enjoy it, I would say just relax a little bit, but just use these tips on how to get better. But yeah, so he did the same thing I did. I thought he was going to stop and come back into me, but he kept going. So he had an easy dunk. But we played good help. Well, I'm not gonna say we. They played good help. They saved me. But yeah, we're in a 3-point game. It's a big man. I thought he was gonna come back into me. Let me take another sip of this real quick. But yeah. So those are pretty much the main summation of how to basically be a better comp guard. So stay yours. Great defense team. But yeah, this last 346 is probably just gonna be me just naturally talking as commentary is playing this game because pretty much out of tips. So we'll see if anything random comes up, then we'll use that. Ooh, I can't get him. That was nasty. But we got the buck. That was extremely nasty. So right now they know I'm passive as a player, so I'm trying to be more of a scorer now. And yeah, so even when you're more passive in the beginning, you become more of a scorer later. And that just flips backwards. If you're more of a scorer, then you're just going to naturally become more passive. So your play style throughout the game kind of changes in that sense. So right here, it's just me being available in scoring range right here while I'm playing off ball. I really didn't play a lot of off ball because the team was pretty good at getting the point guard the ball. That's kick out, good kick. That's great 2K right there. I love to see it. But yeah, playing off ball, just space the floor in shooting range. Like especially if you have a build with that 99-3, so that legend limitless, or you're using deep bomber. Space the floor in shooting range, so you should be on those hashes. You should be further back to create even more space for your team to work, because like you really shouldn't always have the ball in your hands. Then again, you kind of should. It really depends on who you're playing with. Like these people I'm playing with, they blessed, like 2K blessed me today with a good team. I'm gonna try to kick it. Yeah, so 2K blessed me with a good team, so I trust in these people to make the right decisions with the ball, so they trust me too. I got cooked. For some reason, this build has not been playing like good defense. I don't know why. Oh, wrong button. Square cut. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's on me. So I seen square right there. That's gonna happen because I tried to rush it. I really thought that was freaking tatted KD over there. But yeah, so I seen him on the cut, threw the wrong pass. So that was on me, but good thing we still got the buck. They did a great job. Right here, I'm just gonna show. If he would have kept coming, I could have got that bump steal. It's kind of 50-50 with 2K sometimes. But right here, I'm way too far. That's my mistake. I was way too far. I thought he was gonna keep coming, but he didn't. So I'm just gonna play my man humbly, like I should be doing. Get him behind me. Ooh, they gave me a pass. That was terrible. He's not going up. Well, he's not making it if he went up. And that's a 3. Okay, so that's on me. That whole span of 6 points that they just got is on me. It's bad basketball. But I'm gonna wait for my big man. Oh, I tweaked. I had my icons up. This dude's just coming off the AI. That's good patience by him. I'm not gonna lie. Great patience. He needed the ball. I had to get it out of my hands because I was selling this game. Oh, and he got to stop. Oh, and he kicked it. Oh, and I made it. That's great basketball by him. Love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get another steal real quick. Nah. But yeah, that's all him saving me because I was low-key just sold. So right here, you see how I put myself in position to get the ball whenever this big decides to pass. If he went to me, I would have been open. But he can bring the ball up the court. He's been making good decisions. I'm not going to sit here and force. If he's been selling, then I would be standing even closer to him. But I put myself in the position to get the ball from him whenever he felt like I was open. But he was looking at a different read and he made the right play. So be it. So I'll probably do another video showing just pure random rec experience. I'll probably use a new build just so we can get a little different rec experience, because this is probably one of the better solo random rec experiences you're ever gonna possibly get. This team's low-key hooping from I'm looking at the wrong damn team. So from top to bottom, yeah, this team's pretty much hooping, no complaints. He's probably missing that. See, I make myself available whenever he wants to throw it. Now we're running the break. He had options. He had corner, he had wing, and he had cutter. So that was based off of how the defense played it. And then I know everybody's been swinging the ball to each other, so the extra swing would have came. Like, that's just 2K, just being 2K. I don't understand why the animation drags me out of bounds. Let's make basketball again, 2K. Right here, game's pretty much over. They're gonna jack some threes. Just put myself in position just to get the ball whenever he wants to throw it, but he didn't throw it. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. I guess I'll just let this commentary play off. Oh, you guys couldn't see the score of the other team this whole time, could you? I'm just now realizing that, but sometimes I bring my scoreboard up, so I guess you can see it every now and then. But yeah, game got pretty close here and there, but yeah, this wasn't the best game to show. It wasn't the worst. It was kind of your average game. You know what I'm saying? We actually got a solid random rec teammates, so shout out to them, all these people, except Circle since he quit on us early. It's like, nah, I'm playing. But even the other team, it was a solid other team too. You know what I'm saying? Just a normal random rec game. Yeah, everybody was pretty good. Everybody had heat check too. So like I said, just keep that in mind too. Yeah, I was player of the game. 21. I'll get at the big man. Big man set the tone early. I can't speak. But big man set the tone early, hitting his threes. That kind of just opens everything up too. So yeah, this was how to become a better comp guard. And if you guys want some more content like this, just drop it down. If you want it from any build, any game mode, any whatever, I'll get to that. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.